Now, for some reason, nobody's talking about this, but Charlamagne is in the hot seat right now for a very nasty audio that has resurfaced on the internet from the Brilliant Idiots podcast, where he says that R. Kelly's CP is the best video that he's ever seen. Yeah, you know, the video of R. Kelly with an anti-grown person. Yeah, that video, champs. Yeah, very popular amongst people who were around in the late 90s to early 2000s, and now he is getting scrutinized for it. Now people are trying to cancel Charlamagne for good, even after the Jessica Reed story, which I'll talk more about later. Akademiks tries to do some type of damage control for his mentor, Charlamagne, because he is trying to make it seem like this is AI. This isn't real. This is something that somebody literally just cut up and pasted together. Is this really the end of Charlamagne? Look, gang, I need y'all to hit the like button and hit the hype button, because we about to get deep.
Got up on some raw shit and linked up with the man.
Oh, champ. Run up these likes, and please make sure you hit the hype button, because the hype button does help the channel in a major way. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting very nasty as Charlamagne is now in the hot seat after audio has resurfaced from the Brilliant Idiots podcast with Andrew Schultz of Charlamagne just saying how great R. Kelly's CP video from back in the day was, amongst other things. Also says that he basically graped his own wife and more. Listen, man, it's getting very nasty. A lot of people are not talking about this. Hey, Akademiks even responded and didn't even post this clip for obvious reasons, because Charlamagne is his mentor. Listen, we're going to jump into the content, up the likes and the hype. Let's do it, man. This is nasty.
See, I watch Charlamagne a lot. I listen to him. I've never heard the Charlamagne clip before. Not even gonna cap with y'all. Never heard it. I play it, but
thing and one thing only. You know, Kelly props for one thing and one thing only. Well, two things. Number one, he taught me how to eat ass.
Shout out to Kelly.
I learned how to eat ass because of the R. Kelly tape.
That's true.
And the come thing is still one of the most
legendary,
incredible things I've ever seen in my life. I still don't understand how a man could and then pee right after and then again. That happened.
Wait,
Mark.
that happened?
He busted on this little 14-year-old. Then he peed on me like it was like came out, pee came out, came out again. And he's told her, let it drip.
Liquid sandwich, bro.
I never.
This is nasty work. This is disgusting. Because people are aware that this is CP. Now, people around that time who've seen this clip, I've never seen this game. I ain't never seen no CP in my entire being. Never, ever. Haven't looked for it. Haven't seen any. Not looking for it, champ. But Charlamagne, amongst others at this time, didn't know that this was CP. They didn't. Later down the line, they found out that this is clearly someone who is, alright, an anti-groom person. Anti-groom. Alright? That's when they found out. Someone who was a fresh MS graduate. You know how old you are when you are an MS graduate. Like freshly out of MS shit. Alright? You understand where I'm going. Now Charlamagne is saying this is great. This taught him some great things. He said he was amazed at how Kells exploded on the anti-grown person in the film and etc. And then it got even nastier. Now somebody is calling this out that is a Drake fan. Really, I don't care who's calling it out, as long as they're calling it out, because people do need to understand the weirdo that is Charlamagne, right? We shouldn't just act like this doesn't exist, because this is definitely troublesome. And this is not the first time that Charlamagne said something that was very much egregious, very much seemingly predatory or criminal, because remember the Spanish Fly situation with Jessica Reed, a case that was resolved in 2024 because I guess the person accusing Charlamagne for what he did, because he supposedly Cosby'd her, all right, at a party in North Carolina. And now, I guess she didn't have enough definitive proof in court, and Charlamagne won the case. Okay, but she's been trying to out Charlamagne for a while, and Charlamagne admits the story and admits he did what he did, and still, nothing happened to Charlamagne. Court says, "Hey man, listen, he's good to go. You don't have enough proof, or accept him." But here we are now, talking about another situation that Charlamagne is talking very disgustingly about. Kel's tape that we all know and heard of, as if it's the greatest thing in mankind. Is this not disgusting? Is Charlamagne's career in jeopardy? Listen, let me know in the comment section, man. We're gonna get back into this, man. It's crazy.
I've seen no shit like that in my life, man.
Jesus.
I keep telling y'all, I've told y'all this over and over. It's a lot of things that guys did, especially when we were young, that we just didn't consider.
And you
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way this is, I can't see it. The way the image and video is set up, that kind of looks like it's some professional shit. But you never know. It might just be some fans that don't fuck with Charlamagne. But where did this come from? It's kind of odd.
Married to my wife. Me and my wife dated for
Well, we've heard this one before.
a whole year. She would not give me no.
Yeah.
Me and my wife hung out one Saturday night, and she got sloppy drunk and passed out at my mama's house, and I got the.
Damn, while she was passed out?
Yes, I mean she was me back and all that, but she was really drunk. So I asked her yesterday. I was like, "Yo, did I the first time we ever had sex?" And she looked and she goes, "I mean, in hindsight, yeah."
No.
All right, let's go.
Akademiks don't try to do damage control and act like he ain't never heard this before. But he's heard this before. He just didn't care. But remember, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Eventually, the student outmasters the master, right? Because you, champ, you, for somebody who was talking very weird things with a fresh MS graduate, another MS graduate, anti-groom person, champ, you also did a weird thing. Talking on Discord to an anti-grown boy in a weird way, and he let you know it was weird, and you proceeded to do exactly what you did, champ, and everybody's seen it, and you dealt with some form of cancellation. People was outing you for it. People still outing you for it to this day. Of course you don't got a problem with Charlamagne doing what he does. Of course you're going to follow exactly what the person who mentors you does. It's just cause and effect, right? You're only going to pick up the habits of one creep, champ. So one creep to another creep, champ. You learn the ways of the creep, champ. You learn creep skills, all right? You have a great deal of creepsmanship in your arsenal, champ. It's always shown, right? And we've seen it, and you cried about it. And Charlamagne was someone that coddled you during your darkest of times last year when you were outed for what you did, champ. Yeah. So of course you're gonna play damage control and put a shield on this and not clip out this portion of your stream because you don't want to make it bigger than what it is. But guess what, champ? The mayor must do these things. The mayor must focus on nasty, predatory things that does happen, that does get exposed on social media, champ, because we just can't let this one slide now. Could we get? Listen, if you ain't hit that like and that hype button, please do now. We're going to get back to this content on champ.
Listen, yeah, somebody stitched together this thing. Wow. Oh. Charlotte, who'd you piss off? Who'd you piss off, Charlotte?
You know what really is crazy? How come every time somebody get exposed for being a weirdo, people always asking who did this person piss off? Why it always gotta be that? Y'all making it seem like people already knew these things and now they just speaking on it. A lot of people didn't know about this audio. Did I hear about this audio? Yes. Did I hear this audio before? I don't think I did, to be honest. I might have missed this one. Now I know about the Jessica Reed story, which he bragged about on Brilliant Idiots podcast as well, about the Spanish fly and the drinking, etc. If you look up Spanish fly on Google, you know that that's one of those Cosby type of substances, right? Yeah, cold words. You get where I'm going, champ. Mickey Mouse Club style substances. You get where I'm going, gang? Pay attention. Yeah, he admitted this. You could look this up, man. You can look it up on YouTube. Charlamagne, Spanish Fly, etc. Listen, he just had that case settled in 2024 with the girl Jessica Reed, who accused him and made the story and said what Charlamagne didn't, etc. Charlamagne low-key never denied the story and bragged about the story as if it was something cool. Alright? Because he definitely did something with a anti-groom person. And of course, he's bragging about on Kelly's video with an anti-groom person that he thinks is just the most amazing thing of all time. Then talks about graping his wife while she is severely intoxicated to the point she could not even give permission. To the point that she literally was slop drunk. Now, we all know that if you do something with a person who's barely even conscious, that's the grapes. Yeah, that's fruits, champ. Yeah, that's a branch of round fruits. Once you do that, champ. Yeah, once you do something with someone who's barely functioning, champ, you know what that means, right? Okay. So Charlamagne has a very nasty jacket of saying these very nasty things, much like your boy Akademiks. And will he get canceled for it? I guess we'll see. I do see people saying that this is disgusting, and I'm glad. But let's continue, gang.
Is referring to here is of R. Kelly having with a 14-year-old. So after my video that I made the other day about Charlamagne saying that he his wife the first time they had a lot.
Why is all this coming up again, though?
Wow.
That's what I'm just asking. Oh my god, I gotta double this. Hold on, let's see. Come on, fuck.
The fact that he's asking why is troublesome enough, I don't see a problem with it coming up. Actually, does anybody see a problem with this coming up again? You asking why like it's nothing wrong with what Charlamagne said. Ain't nothing. Oh, Charlamagne just said he just did something heinous against someone's will. That ain't nothing. Why y'all bringing this up? Champ, you already heard this already. Really? Doesn't seem like a lot of people heard this. About 2.4 million people on Twitter seen this and were very much disgusted with what they heard and saw. Yeah, champ. So I don't know why you would make it seem as though that he pissed someone off or what have you. Nah, champ. If you did something nasty, it's gonna keep coming up. It's not gonna just go away. It's gonna keep haunting you. Just like you talking to an anti-grown person on Discord is haunting you all the time, champ. Because you did something weird and everyone knows you did, so they're gonna keep bringing it up because it's a nasty act. It ain't like you did something of a good value. You did something of a very horrendous value. Something that might deem you to get put upstairs based on who, you know, is the parent of said anti-grown person. Understand? I'm just saying. But let's proceed.
Yes, at least I get 21. Finally, bruv. Finally. Okay, finally. I want 1,600. Thank you. Okay. My bad. I've been getting my ass kicked. Okay. We're back up on the horse. Pause. Okay. Why is all this stuff with Charlamagne and like past comments coming back up? It's Netflix? So we know Charlamagne just signed to Netflix. Or not, he just signed to Netflix. He's on, his show is on Netflix. The Breakfast Club. A lot of people have very varying degree of approval or criticism about his show being on Netflix. And I'm wondering, okay, what does that manifest into some like, you know, campaign to kind of make him look bad? Are they trying to like get this on the radar of they trying to get this on the radar of Netflix? apparently this was in this is a month ago though, February 17th, and I think this page notoriously likes Drake. So maybe Charlotte's thing is that Drake has a PR campaign that also attacks him. I don't know. But by the way, this woman, I've seen her speak a lot. She just likes Drake. I don't think Drake has given her $1. Trust me, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't care what she likes. Is she saying anything wrong? No, she's not. The fact that you're trying to act like this ain't problematic and she don't got a right to address it is crazy. Because now you're trying to make it seem like, hey, this is okay with Charlamagne says. Now, some people will argue, oh, well, a lot of people seen the R. Kelly tape and what have you. And this is true because it is R. Kelly. He is a major artist. But nobody knew at the time that it was CP till later. And this is a fact. But now that Charlamagne understands this is CP, he is now saying this is great, amazing CP. What? Nah, that's wild. And he knows this. I've never seen these things. Don't plan on seeing it. Won't be seeing it. Don't care to see it. Alright? It's disgusting. And what Kels did is disgusting. Kels know what he did. He's locked up for a reason. He is not an innocent man, even though people are trying to paint him as one, because they too are weirdos. Anyone who wants to see a predator free is weird. Anyone who wants to see a predator free might be one themselves. 9 times out of 10. Very nasty. Let's continue.
I think she just likes Drake. I think, right?
A lot of you came in the comments and was like, oh girl, look up what he said about R. Kelly. Y'all, I'm sick to my stomach right now. I had no idea Charlamagne said this. That's the best tape of all time that Charlamagne is referring to. Grown man in his 30s, R. Kelly sleeping with a 14. That is the videotape that Charlamagne is referencing in this old tweet. He's saying that tape is the best tape of all time. He was with a 14-year-old Charlamagne. Rashana Landfair is her name. She was at the time that R. Kelly groomed her and then filmed himself her. That tape was then leaked.
Kels should have been locked up then, by the way. Kels was supposed to be under the prison by then, by the way. Just for that alone. He was never charged for that, by the way. But for that alone, he should have been looking at least a life sentence. Even before then, with being with Aaliyah as well, when she was anti-grown, again, should have been under the prison. Not gonna hold you. That's just what I think should have happened. Whoever disagrees is a bozo. Not gonna lie. Hey, you might be, you yourself might need to get your hard drive checked. Check the hard drives of those individuals that are trying to make it seem like it's less than what it is, champ. Their hard drives need to be looked at. Not gonna hold you, gang. This is in Corey Holcomb type of territory. Might be even worse because this is a self-admitted doing. Okay? Not to mention the fact that he says that he basically graped his own wife while she was clearly in a severe state of intoxication, ladies and gentlemen. This is nasty. What are we talking about here? Is this too much? Are we dragging it? Is the mayor dragging it? Is it okay for predators to just outright flex their predator doings? Huh? Champs? I'm asking questions. Y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm wildin'. Akademiks doing exactly what he does best, because guess what? You know what you did, champ. And you know good and damn well things that Charlamagne did. You just don't care. I mean, you getting paid. He's your mentor. You're not going to go against him, champ. And he coddled you during your most predator moment, right? He coddled you. He told you everything's going to be okay, champ. I went through similar things, differences. You know, I might have physically did some things and said some things that were like even more insane than what you're getting scrutinized for. Basically, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy, man. But gang, how do y'all feel about this madness in the comment section, man? What do y'all think, bro? Is Akademiks playing shield for the predator that helped him during his darkest of times? Is Charlamagne getting exactly what he deserves, and there's no such thing as someone bringing up the past doing too much when this person's past involves predatory acts? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man, because this is nasty to me. I ain't gonna hold you, man. They're trying to hide this. A lot of people not even talking about this. So listen, I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel. By the way, I need you to make sure you subscribe to the Mayor's channel right now and turn on the notification bell if you're new to the channel to get all of the Mayor's updates. I also need you to make sure you hit that like if you have not, because it's very essential. And most importantly, hitting the hype button, because the hype button helps the channel in a huge way. Alright? But one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? Easter Mayor, the one and only New York Mayor F. Mom Donnie, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.